This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Things on the island must have changed a lot.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. Marauders on the water...
General Goro, sir.
More or less. From the directives left behind, we could split into 2 teams. Then again...
Sir, shall I send for
I doubt Her Excellency's directives...
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must...
Her Excellency's
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusual. Unfortunately, we don't...
Hard to say no when it's the
Good. There's not a Watch yourselves.
Seems like the Resistance still remembers us.
You'll get frostbite. Let's end this quickly. Let's move.
Buckle up!
Let's not waste time.
Right is preserved. Chill the bone.
This was well done.
Shine down! Look alive! Merc down!
This quickly. Get careless.
I swear by my sword!
Let's move.
Let's get it on! Hi! There is no escape!
Scatter! Time to hide,
Flash frost.
Now you shall perish!
Let's end this quickly.
Illusion shattered!
Germinate!
Let's move.
Look alive! There is no escape!
Propagate!
They're dead meat!
Let's end this quickly.
Playtime's over. Buckle up! Hi! Wind, hear me!
Scatter!
Illusion shattered!
Let's move. Have a load of this. Don't waste time.
Scatter!
Let's end this quickly.
Shine down!
Propagate! Scatter!
This was well done.
Illusion shattered!
Let's end this quickly. You need to hurry up.
You asked for it!
Well done.
They caught me.
You need to hurry up. Let's not waste time. Roast and fry.
Barbados!
This was well done.
Shine down! Torn to oblivion!
You need to hurry up. This was well done.
Propagate!
Roast and fry.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. Give us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
There is is no escape!
Time to fulfill my duty. Time for break-in.
Shine down!
I must collect myself. You can't run!
Look alive!
This is trouble. This isn't over.
No slacking off.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Killjoy, we've only just begun. Get it together.
Illusion shattered!
Put your back into
Transcend
it.
all constraint.
Scatter!
Bullet flash! I swear by my sword!
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Spring forth!
You can't run!
You're dead meat!
I see through you!
Let's get it on! Ha! There is no escape!
Is all you got? Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I see through you!
Shine down!
This killjoy!
Buckle up! There is no escape!
Propagate!
So quiet.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, no.
Are you
Her Excellency always plans for every... Still, we're
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military, and about half of us are still organized into task forces. So, of course, not
The spirit of the resistance is alive. Anyway,
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not we should probably get going ourselves. I'm sensing a growing They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
sounds good. I'm ready when you are.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On Edgeset, in fairness, victory's declared and all this. I don't know what else it could. And all the more so.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Peace at last. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, unsettled. Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. That we're at peace now, finally.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking.
Exactly. Wait, for real? You're sure of this? Positive. Some of our...
I knew it! The Tenryou...
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there, what you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have...
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods I knew something was up.
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as... Take him away!
Wait!
Kokomi, there you are! Something's going down over here. You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet...
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In. Matsuda. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is if he's guilty... Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some...
Of course! I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island. So, naturally, I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until...
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou...
What? The Tenryou Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryou Commissions? They're colluding with the We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently, but
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kujo Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, if that's the case, then the peace talks are like, sir... Are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the...
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. But...
Very well. However, if we...
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right, follow me.
if we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
general goal all around, even on the front lines. Nothing bad will happen.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. Our enemies in the light while we are in the... I think option 1. Take the king and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, they'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and option 3.
Wow.
That will depend on our assessment of a surprise attack with an explosion. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. So, there's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities. It's decided then. We should take them down as...
Allow me.
Let's move out.
No escape!
Germinate!
Illusion shattered. Go and fly! Barbados, guide us. Go and fly! Now you shall perish! There is no escape! Let's get it on! You asked for it! That's great.
Run!
Wind, hear me!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
The king is overthrown! Only the pawns remain! Illusion shattered!
Now you got it!
Rest and rebuild!
You can't run!
Covenant of the Deep.
Let's move out.
This one's well done!
Unfortunate folks. Allow me.
Shouldn't get careless. Let's move.
Propagate!
Through.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your...
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort.
Now that you mention it... Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the... What's their objective? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is...
All right, time to take... So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until, by contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these in all likelihood.
He's hardly a saint, though. We're not just gonna give them back to him.
Don't worry. I had already in my recently issued post if he had taken the time to read.
Kokomi, you think...
Hello.
Huh?
Nothing. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then...
My goods! You got them back. Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, just as merit must be recognized...
Wait a minute, but...
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped... I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people... I know the peace talks are coming up, so...
I understand your concern. I'm going to take these items back to the Sango... Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not... It was close to the statue of the Seven. Back then. But after she struck down our relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust... I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be...
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend...
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be... If we reconcile...
Come on, that's ancient history.
I know it...
I appreciate your concerns.
Wonderful.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled her... I'm always telling my daughter that if...
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the...
Your Excellency!
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Are you all right?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still...
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to...
Really? That's fantastic. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the
That's today?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see.
Yay! The victory feast! Just...
That's the name of the game.
Great! See you tomorrow! Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a...
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her let me see. The footnotes stipulate, as far as I'm concerned...
Kokomi, really?
Is this an answer from this world?
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to.
I apologize. I'm not...
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away.
No. It's nothing like that. It's just...
You run on energy? You mean you're like a ruin guard?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't. You noticed? To be honest, constantly communicating, you're somehow, but because of my. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I must.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. I was reading a book last time I was here, but...
We'll find it, and then we'll read it out.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal with these Sangonomiya event? This is a lot of work for... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish?
That's just, Give it here!
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this. Look, there's even a bookmark. Ooh, it's pretty dense. Paimon doesn't understand a thing. Well, let's take it over and read it to her.
I'm not sure, actually. Could you read a bit out loud?
Yes, that's... Kokomi? Oh no, she's on tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. You sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted. Guess there's still some time to go to...
Avoid disaster. Protect peace at all costs. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for 8...
I can't believe it got so late. Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves over there. It's nearly time.
Woohoo! Kokomi's back!
Yeah.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast.
Oh, how much energy will that...
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone, Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the none of us can know. Thank you all for this feast is. Tonight seems to have gone up. People tend to be. I still have no, and I'm concerned.
Okay, shoot.
So much fighting.
Watatsumi Island is recently, let me think. Well, the biggest thing for us is that during the hostilities, when the catch wasn't good, we'd go to bed. I hear you're...
Oh.
Come on.
Okay.
Hey there. Care for some? Are you referring to the thing? It's funny you should say that the soldier. He's been acting strange. It's a miracle the fight. Sorry.
Sounds promising. This guy smells of booze.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. Captain of Sword, you actually came back. I thought you'd abandoned the platoon and made a run for it.
Nuh-uh. We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these. Do you remember what the most important thing is? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide resistance. I'll answer your questions.
This? What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that.
Propagate!
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade, will you join us? We made it up. The story about the Tenryou Commission colluding with the Fatui, it didn't happen.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. You're telling us you made the whole thing up? What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryou Commission.
Yes, that's exactly what peace talks. Everyone's been drawn in. What's to stop the Tenryou Commission from We are the resistance. We can't trust the Tenryou. Surely you agree with...
His point does... Yeah. Everything... Are you seriously willing to...
Don't take that tone. For the sake of victory, you'd have me just put down... Every time I see them... I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? What are... Darn. Doesn't seem like it... What are we gonna do? So, we found out a few things. The whole thing about the Tenryou, they wanted the peace talk.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I'd perceived what they were feeling earlier, and I think I understand. The talks don't begin until I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the negotiation.
Well, that's no good. Do you want us to head over there now and switch out the guards?
won't work. It would almost, not to mention...
Sounds like a really
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers crossed the line. Let's meet here again tomorrow. Well, the peace talks are upon us. Here. These are some direct... I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able...
Whoa. Let's see. Fierce dispute, wow. There's so...
Glad to hear it, but any amount of dissatisfaction... As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, excellent. Okay. It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe...
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. He's here to bear witness to the proceedings. He experienced the war between us firsthand, and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the maritime administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our water...
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission while any losses they sustain due to issues of...
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe and...
Negotiations seem to be going...
The next item has to do with the movement of people. In the past, Our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival, and economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides and—
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of—
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kami-sama.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question.
That just isn't feasible.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already. Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait, 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one, but hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu. The situation has changed. Please stand by for further orders. Rest assured, I am fully aware of your— Madam Kujo. This is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move until I have finished investigating. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion, as...
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential cooperation. At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to... With respect, ma'am.
That's enough. Might I remind you that this is the— You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever.
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma.
Oh, her subordinate. One day, we bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however—
It seems that I will lay this issue aside. As for the trade issue—
Seems like Kujo
I never knew the grand strategy. I hope that I think we can leave things—
I should inform you that I recommend you—
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryo Commission to be— Unfortunately, the end—
But Your Excellency, I want to keep fighting.
I want ultimate victory, even if it means I have to pay the ultimate.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. But you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because...
But...
I understand, I do. And the fault is, it was largely an oversight on...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready...
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure. You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be...
Your Excellency, what are you saying?
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace. I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take...
Thank you.
All right, dismissed. And if there is...
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity.
I can feel my... Thank you for everything. With your help, recovering. Today was a reminder. I think I might get Goro to handle them. Do you think so? But I realized I have, in short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Catherine, it's us! Was there something we could help with?
Yes. I'm afraid that after assessing the assignment, the guild has concluded that...
Just another day on the job for us!
Allow me to explain.
Noni?
That's correct. So it came as a surprise to learn, but it doesn't end there. When the...
So let Paimon guess. No problemo! This does sound like a...
I have complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
On second thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to you. The last place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating, but please ask around in the streets as... Thank you. I will await your return.
Well, let's start asking around on the streets. Hopefully we'll learn a little more about...
Arataki Ito, and to be completely honest...
Wait, you...
No, not so. On the one hand, I don't personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control. You know, when someone asks for it, he's willing to lend to help.
Is it just Paimon, or is this...
I'm afraid that I don't have much. Perhaps you could try asking around.
Okay.
Arataki Ito?
Huh? How can you be so sure? Is he really as trustworthy as...
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do... maybe a story will explain it better. So kids being...
On purpose?
No, not at all. Then he took the kid... He did take it. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the... In fact, the children quit. So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game...
Huh. He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So, I'm not trying to condone it.
Thanks for the info.
Arataki Ito. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently. We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help.
Catherine says that Arataki Ito hasn't done anything serious. Paimon's curious.
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never... For starters, most thieves will try to divide... At first, he was just one of our suspects. What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with... Of course he did. Whether material... He's never had a mora to his name. After scrounging for a living all the... As for his psychological motives... At the time, the vision hunt...
He does sound a little unstable.
If the two of you are able...
Thanks for all the info. Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist. Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Ad Astra...
Restaurant?
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things...
How much more are we talking about here?
A one-off payment of 397,000 mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your adventure...
Whoa! That's crazy expensive!
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid, and, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventurers Guild once we have Ito. So, from the way I see it, now then, to give you the full pic... A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson oni and a blue oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an oni. The crimson oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the blue oni said to the crimson oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the crimson oni chased the blue oni away. The crimson oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson oni went to tell the blue oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it?
I suppose Of course it does. Otherwise, what I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past, and every generation of Oni...
But how
That's a very old story. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. According to my investigation, the Tenryou Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that... Don't mention it.
Wait! Paimon still has a question.
I could only assume so.
Okay, but what's up with...
Yes. In fact, if you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck
Right! Knowing our target's weakness will make things
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans. Of course, I will charge...
Sneaky! Let's head to Yashia... According to Detective Congo, Victus should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight? Look, footprints! Let's see where they lead. There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy. Let's keep moving forward. There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead. Wait, could that be him? Is that Arataki Ito? He doesn't seem to be It'll save a lot of hassle.
Hey, who's sneaking around over there? Come on, show yourself.
Yikes! We've been spotted! Wait! Could that be him? He doesn't seem to be looking. It'll save a lot of hassle if we can avoid a fight. What should we do?
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. Just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it. Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that. Hey, Hey, whoa, take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world? Well, whatever. I pack a mean punch, you know.
That's pretty big talk,
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food.
Yeah, but nabbing people...
Not when they're And the extra mora means I can, give some to my gang to spend on themselves. Hey, what's with all the question?
No way, Miss...
What did you say, little one?
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this...
Uncle Ito! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long?
Yeah, that's...
Huh? Who are they?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about... It's because of a little thing called... prestige. Yeah, because of all the...
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Ito, you don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle...
Okay, if you say...
Yep, I'll be right there.
Who were those?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They escaped with me out this way, along with my...
Right, but if you...
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke. If you win, I'll come quietly. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my...
What should we do? There is the kid that can...
Oh, it's on! Come with me. Saves you worry.
My lucky day.
Spring forth! Propagate!
To the fairy.
Gloves off. There is no escape. Go and splen!
Propagate!
Shine down. Let's get it on.
you guys have seen Oni, but let me tell the grand game of beetle fighting is hey, it's not just I have taken part, but it's not just about all the physical stuff. Oh no, your Oni Kabuto's got to be in the right headspace as well. If it's not, boy, are you too lucky you ran into me. When it comes to beetles, I'm the expert that the experts go to. I'll show you all you need to know. Oh, yeah, anyway, not a problem. You two might think I'm... And by the way, that kid has...
Okay, so he...
Okay, let me... Ah, there. Let's head to that hill. Oh.
Uh-oh! Lightning storm!
Just our... Oh, darn it, they're all gone. Let's hop down from here and take a look. My guts tell... Look! You see all those purple things? It's a whole pile of Oni Kabuto! Now that's what I'm talking... Huh? Oh, what the... Ah, no! Not lavender melons! Well, even a pro like myself can make a mistake from time to time. It's okay, just gotta roll with the punches. Let's try somewhere else. This is the one! See? As long as you're in my company, you're guaranteed to find yourself an Oni... Yeah, it's on the smaller side, but just let the expert explain. Listen, you can never see a... It might look a bit young and... Young beetles that have never fought before. Oh, hey, didn't I say not to worry? Come on, just have a little faith, would ya? My experience is telling me that...
Right here! Look what Paimon found! If we're gonna battle some beetles, then Paimon wants in! It's not like we have anything else to do. When you hopped down, Paimon flew off somewhere else nearby. What do you think, Ito? It's big and strong, and look, bet the one you guys found must be way bigger.
Oh, you got some experience catching beetles too, huh?
Nope. This is the first one Paimon's ever caught.
Well, looks like you got a real knack for this. You'll be a fellow...
Oh, so...
Anyway, great. With both your... Well, so many unrelated...
As in pure luck?
Whoa. Let's not do any... I think both of the... Anyway, time to head back and get this show started. Man, I am psyched for this. Woo! Let's go!
Finally, you're back! Can we start our beetle fight now?
Yeah, sure thing, buddy. But you better...
Don't worry.
I've got this fight in the bag. Let's go, Nimble Ninja.
Huh? When did you come up with that name?
Come on, you can take him, little guy. Oh, no! My little nimble ninja!
Ha! Looks like I would.
Dang it! Ugh, it's my 7th loss in a row.
Stripey Ghost is invincible!
I won't forget this. I'll beat you next time, I swear! All right, Paimon, you're up. Time to give Crimson Cyclone a shot.
All right, go get him, Crimson!
Whoa! That one looks ultra strong. But it's still no match for you, Stripe.
All right, little guy.
No, I can't believe it.
Yay! We won! Ha!
Boy, did that one put up a fight. Woo! It wiped the floor with Stripey. I know a real beetle trainer when I see one. Way to kick some beetle butt, partner.
See? Paimon's got real talent. Of course, Crimson Cyclone has to take some... Oh, right. Yeah, now that the beetle fighting's over and all.
Hmm?
This is for you, Daisuke.
Huh? For me? You're really giving it to me?
Go ahead, take it, Daisuke. When we finally get back to the city, you can show it off to all your friends.
But will we ever be able to...
Of course we will. Anyway, I got some things I gotta...
Good. The kid doesn't...
You're from the Tenryou Commission, aren't you? I bet you're here to capture Uncle Ito.
Huh?
Hey, didn't I tell you? They're my friends. In fact, they're in the gang. We're practically...
That's not true. I already know everyone in your little gang, but I've never seen these two before. Uncle Ito didn't do anything wrong. Don't take... And not only did he not do anything wrong, he also saved my life. He's not a bad guy.
Hey, some things we don't tell to outsiders, remember? I'm a real lousy liar.
Ito, sometimes you need to just say what you have to say.
Seems I can't hide it anymore. I'll be honest with you. This thing the Tenryou Commission is investigating with someone... I have my own reasons for lying about it. And the same as you.
So why in the world would you say they...
Maybe...
Hold on a second.
Oh, so you already know.
So, is this...
Everything about the fate of the Oni is true. The blue... But the other details aren't historically accurate. Fairy tales are nice stuff. The Inazuma of long ago was a... The Oni are a proud kind, so it wasn't easy for them to ask others for acceptance. Over time, the Oni eventually split into two... The Crimson Oni were friendly.
Paimon thought you were two different species.
Yep, that's right. There's no real difference between us. We just paint our horns different colors because humans were still wary of Oni at the time. The Crimson Oni always hoped to find a way to live in peace with the humans, but the Blue Oni humans didn't see a difference between... If things were to continue that way, the Oni were never gonna... Over drinks, they swore an... First, the Oni... Second, the Crimson Oni were to integrate with human society, but not by trying to please the humans. The Oni... In other words, they were to carry on the Oni... After choosing exile, the number of Blue Oni began... Since I first heard the story of the Blue and Crimson Oni as a kid...
So you're saying the real culprit was a descendant of...
That's right. But nothing gets by the art. Still, it'd be strange if the culprit really... Exactly. They would... I've always respected... Our pride does not allow for... My guess is that the Blue Oni was... That's right. If I didn't...
But what does Daisuke have to do with...
He was the one I managed to... He was off playing somewhere. The whole reason I'm in this is to help this... I never wanted to tell you any... There's more to this. That's everything. But, if you're willing to believe me, then...
Yep. Paimon too. Just treat it like we're here to keep an eye on you.
So, you... Well, I should tell you, though.
Don't worry about us.
All right. Then our first job... Yo, you must be Masato.
An Oni? Oh no, not an.
Oh, yeah. Not the one that robbed you, though, so, chill. I contacted you before, remember? I need your help.
Oh, right. Sorry. I'm still a bit on edge after the incident. It's not the first time that's happened to me. Usually you just hand over, but this time was different.
Huh? That's totally uncalled for!
I got down on my knees and begged. Then I saw that there was an Oni among the group. I thought he was going to be the one to finish me off. But instead, he stopped the others and, yeah. But the young Oni, luckily, they let...
So he'll steal, but did he say why they were...
Surely, it was...
Ugh. Do you have any idea where they went after they...
I have no clue. You weren't gonna go after them.
Ah, don't worry. It's just a bunch of no-name scumbags. If these two islands are where... They gotta pass through here. If I'm not mistaken...
Yeah, things Oh, here they come!
Yeah, there they are. And one of them has horns. All right, it's go time. Looks like you fellas aren't going down without a fight. Fine by me. Let's fight first and talk later. Let's roll! Finally,
Very lucky day. Germinate! Scatter! My blade!
Attaboy! Can't catch me. Who wants some of this?
Finally, I give you the fairy.
Let's
Finally, No.
Hey, don't even think about running. It's me, Arataki Ito, descendant of the Crimson Oni.
I know who you are. From the day we are born, every blue Oni. But what about the Crimson Oni, You don't know anything about us. Because those who get sacrificed should be forgotten, right?
No, you're wrong. I never knew the Blue Oni had survived to this day, and the moment I found out, I was... Since you remember the So my question is... Huh?
The Blue Oni gave up... But let me ask you, you're a blundering fool who can't hold down a real job, a laughingstock of the town, and worse still, You're a disgrace to the Oni...
Hey, come on,
Since when do you care what other people think? Do you have any We were cut off from the rest of no clothing.
So, that's why you joined a band of thieves?
That's right. I've abandoned I've given everything. That's what matters most to me.
Yeah, if people see...
The Blue Oni are the bad. Unless, of course, this bonehead decides it'd be a great idea to take all the blame for himself. Completely. He's the one that wasted the set.
Huh? Well, I only had to do that because he...
You should get your priority. The Blue Oni are... Why couldn't you just...
There they are! Seize them!
Oh no! It's...
Forget it. Look, I don't expect you...
Hey! He got away! Uh-oh, we need to get out of here too!
We can't... Looks like I'm up to bat. Whatever you do, don't attack any of the Tenryou Commission.
Battle formation! Get them!
Come on, men! He won't get away this time! Just give yourself up, Arataki Ito!
Attaboy!
I won't forget this.
Man, they really came out in force today, but I still haven't completely recovered from the... No, all that would do is send them after our Blue Oni...
Then what should we do?
No choice but...
Hey, boss! Thought you'd have all the fun with Granny Oni sent us. We're here to lend a hand.
Maybe we can't take him. Well, hey, I told you to stay out of this one.
Well, we're in it now. Come on, there's no... Go! Do what you gotta do!
All right, watch yourselves. So, come on, you two. Time to roll!
Don't let them get away! After them!
Hey, you guys want some of this?
Run for it, bot!
As boss of the Arataki gang, getting rescued by my own boys feels... pretty humiliating. I promise to never let you down, boys. All right, we've got some footprints to follow. Let's find Takuya.
It was real touching and all what they did, but those few guys weren't much of a gang.
Hey, it takes Mora to run a gang, okay? They're all I've got for now.